Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning feeling fine, only for a sudden wave of weakness, dizziness, or confusion to wash over you? If you're past 60, moments like that should never be ignored. They may seem harmless at first, but sometimes they're your body's quiet warning that something serious, like a stroke, might be developing. Hi there. I'm here not to alarm you, but to gently help you understand how small morning choices can protect your brain, your independence, and your future. Most strokes don't strike out of nowhere. They build up slowly through tiny daily habits, especially in the morning, habits that appear normal or even healthy, but quietly strain your brain's circulation. The good news is, a few mindful changes can dramatically reduce that risk. So today, let us look at 7 common morning mistakes many older adults make without realizing it, and what to do instead to keep your brain clear, strong, and protected. If anything in this video feels familiar or has ever happened to you, please share your experience in the comments. You never know. Your story might help someone else recognize a warning sign early. And don't forget to subscribe to Health 365, where we're building a kind, encouraging space for people like you to learn, grow, and live well. Let us start with the very first morning habit that could be quietly putting pressure on your brain. One standing up too quickly. Be honest. When you wake up, do you immediately swing your legs out of bed and stand? It feels natural. The day's waiting, and you want to get going. But that single motion can sometimes be risky. After a full night's rest, your blood pressure is lower and your circulation slower. When you suddenly go from lying down to standing up, your blood pressure can drop sharply. This is known as orthostatic hypotension, and it's more common and more dangerous than many people realize. That lightheaded feeling you sometimes get upon standing, that's your brain not getting enough oxygen for a few seconds. For older adults, that moment can trigger a mini stroke or even a major one if blood flow is already compromised. Here's a simple fix. When you wake up, take a few calm breaths. Stretch your fingers, your feet, your neck. Sit up slowly. Place your feet on the floor and pause before standing. Give your body and brain time to adjust. If you've ever felt dizzy or off balance when getting up, that's not just age. It's your body signaling you to slow down. 1 or 2 extra minutes each morning could help protect your brain for years. Have you ever experienced morning dizziness? Share your experience below. Your insight could help someone else stay safe. 2. Skipping water in the morning. Now let us talk about one of the simplest and most powerful habits. Drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. It sounds almost too simple, but here's why it matters. While you sleep, you lose fluids through breathing and sweating, but you're not replacing them. By morning, your body, and especially your brain, which is nearly 75% water, is already mildly dehydrated. Starting your day in that state means your blood is thicker, your circulation slower, and your blood pressure higher. That combination can quietly stress your brain and heart. Older adults are particularly at risk, especially if you take medications like diuretics, which make you lose even more fluids overnight. That first glass of water helps thin your blood naturally, restore oxygen flow, and gently wake up your entire system. It's like opening the windows to let fresh air into your body. So before your coffee, tea, or pills, pause for just 1 full glass of room temperature water. It takes less than a minute, but your brain will thank you all day long. Have you already made this a part of your routine? Or will you start tomorrow? Share your answer below. You might inspire someone else to do the same. 3. Too much salt at breakfast. Let's move to the breakfast table. What's your usual go-to meal in the morning? Maybe cereal, toast, or scrambled eggs with a little cheese. It all sounds harmless, but many common breakfast foods are full of hidden sodium. Salt isn't just what you shake onto food. It's already hiding in bread, instant oats, packaged cereals, breakfast bars, and sausages. When you combine that salty start with the natural morning rise in blood pressure, it can strain the small blood vessels in your brain. Too much sodium makes those vessels stiff, and less flexible, increasing stroke risk over time. The fix is easy. You don't need to give up your favorites. Just swap smartly. Choose plain oats instead of flavored ones and top them with berries or nuts. Go for boiled eggs with avocado instead of cheese-heavy scrambles. Small swaps can lower your sodium by hundreds of milligrams each morning. Experts suggest keeping breakfast salt under 400 milliliters, but most processed foods go far beyond that. So take a quick look at the labels next time. Your brain and heart will appreciate it. Have you tried reducing salt in your mornings? Share your tips in the comments. Your ideas could help someone else eat smarter. Topic 4. Coffee on an empty stomach. Now, let's talk about that comforting morning ritual, coffee. For many, it's the first thing they reach for after waking. But if you're drinking it on an empty stomach, it might not be helping as much as you think. Caffeine increases adrenaline and constricts blood vessels, which can cause a sudden rise in blood pressure. If your arteries are already less flexible with age, that pressure surge can strain your brain and heart. You don't have to give up coffee, just adjust the timing. Start with a glass of water, have a light, brain-friendly breakfast like fruit or eggs, and then enjoy your coffee. One moderate cup is plenty. Avoid loading it with sugar and heavy creamers. They add inflammation your body doesn't need. If you find yourself needing multiple cups to stay awake, it might be a sign of dehydration or poor sleep rather than a coffee shortage. What's your coffee routine like? Share your healthy coffee habits below. You might inspire a better start for someone else's morning. 5. Ignoring morning symptoms. Have you ever woken up feeling slightly off? Your balance a little shaky, your arm weaker, or your speech not quite clear? It's easy to dismiss it as sleeping wrong or being tired. But those short-lived sensations can be warning signs. For older adults, mild morning dizziness, numbness, or weakness may signal a transient ischemic attack, or TIA, a mini-stroke. It may last just minutes and then fade away, but it's a crucial red flag that a major stroke could be coming soon. If that happens, take it seriously. Write down what you felt, when it happened, and share it with your doctor. Even small symptoms matter. There are simple tools and apps that can help track these patterns and alert you to changes. Your body often whispers before it screams. When it gives you subtle signs, listen. Those few minutes of awareness could save your life. Have you ever had one of those off mornings? Tell us below. Your story could help someone else act in time. 6 medication mistakes. Let's talk about another quiet risk, how we take our medications. Do you take your pills at the same time each morning with water? Or do you sometimes forget, take them late, or double up just to be safe? You're not alone. It happens more often than people think. But for those taking medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood thinning, small mistakes can have big effects. Missing a dose might cause a sudden spike in blood pressure. Taking too much could lower it dangerously or increase bleeding risks. Even simple habits like taking pills with coffee instead of water can interfere with absorption. Here's how to stay consistent. Use a pill organizer. Set a reminder on your phone or smart speaker. Keep your medication near your toothbrush or kettle so it becomes part of your daily rhythm. And never adjust your dose on your own, even if you feel okay. Those medications quietly protect your brain every day. Let them do their job. Do you have a trick that helps you remember your pills? Share it below. Someone else might find it life-changing. 7. Holding in urine after waking. And finally, one of the most overlooked morning habits, delaying your bathroom trip. Do you sometimes wake up and just lie there, scrolling your phone or waiting for your coffee before getting up? It might seem harmless, but holding in urine after waking can actually stress your body. A full bladder increases cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that raise blood pressure and tighten blood vessels. For seniors with heart or circulation concerns, that extra strain can quietly raise stroke risk. In some cases, the pressure from a full bladder can even trigger irregular heart rhythms in sensitive individuals. So listen to your body. When you wake up, make your first stop the bathroom, not your phone or the kitchen. It's one of the simplest yet most protective habits you can build. Have you ever noticed how much better you feel when you start your day that way? Share your thoughts below. Your advice might encourage others to make the same healthy choice. Now that we've covered all 7 habits, here's the bigger picture. Strokes rarely come out of nowhere. They build quietly from small, everyday choices, like rushing out of bed, skipping water, or ignoring subtle symptoms. But the power to change that is in your hands. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just start with 1 or 2 habits this week. Take your time. Listen to your body. Each mindful morning can help protect your memory, your balance, and your independence. If this video offered even one helpful idea, please give it a like and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Life Guide 365 for simple, science-backed tips to strengthen your brain and body every single day. Your mornings matter, and so does your health.